Welcome to this sacred journey of rest, where we embrace the timeless teachings of Zen Buddhism to guide us toward a peaceful sleep. As you prepare for rest, allow yourself to settle comfortably into your space, releasing the weight of the day. There is no need for effort or strain tonight. Simply breathe deeply and let your body soften with each exhale. This is the beginning of your path to deep, restorative sleep. In Zen Buddhism, rest is not merely the absence of activity. It is an active process of healing and renewal, one that honors the body and mind as sacred vessels. As we prepare to enter this sacred space of rest, let us first explore the wisdom that has been passed down through the ages, wisdom that speaks directly to our innate need for tranquility, balance, and peace. Tonight, we are guided not by the external world, but by the stillness within. The teachings we will explore are meant to help us release the burdens of the day, quiet the racing thoughts, and surrender into the present moment. Zen wisdom teaches us that peace is not something we seek outside ourselves. It is something that arises naturally when we turn our attention inward and let go of resistance. In this quiet space, free of distractions and judgments, allow your mind to settle like the calm waters of a lake at dawn. Thoughts may still arise, drifting through your awareness like clouds in the sky. But remember, just as clouds pass through the sky without disturbing its vastness, so too can your thoughts pass without disturbing your peace. As you lie here, take a moment to notice your breath. Feel the cool air enter your nostrils, gently filling your lungs, and then exhale slowly, allowing any tension to melt away with each breath. The journey to restful sleep begins with the act of letting go of the day's concerns, letting go of worries about tomorrow, and letting go of any need to control the present moment. Allow yourself to simply be. The Zen practice of mindfulness invites us to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. It encourages us to be the stillness beneath the surface of the water, the vastness of the sky that holds all things. Mindfulness is not about emptying the mind, but about creating space for awareness to rest gently upon the present moment. It is this practice of observation without judgment or attachment that allows us to experience true peace and, ultimately, to rest deeply. Tonight, as we embrace these teachings, allow your mind to relax into the present moment. There is no rush, no need to strive. You are not required to do anything except to rest. Zen wisdom reminds us that sleep, like all natural processes, unfolds in its own time. By simply creating the conditions for peace, by letting go, by observing, and by being, we allow the quiet rhythm of rest to guide us. With each breath, you move closer to the stillness that leads to restful sleep. You do not need to fight or force your mind to quiet. Instead, allow your thoughts to settle naturally, like leaves drifting on a gentle stream. The more you surrender to this process, the more deeply you will rest. Tonight, we begin this journey toward peace with a gentle invitation to let go of the day, to release all that no longer serves you, and to trust that your body and mind know exactly how to rest. You are now entering the quiet sanctuary of your own inner stillness. Welcome to Zen Buddhism for sleep. As you continue to settle into the present moment, we begin by exploring the essential practice of letting go. This simple yet profound act is the cornerstone of the Zen path to restful sleep. We carry so much with us throughout the day: the worries, the expectations, the rush. But now, at this moment, you are free to release it all. Let go of the tasks that remain unfinished, the thoughts that linger in your mind. Just for tonight, allow the weight of the world to lift from your shoulders and allow yourself the gift of true rest. Zen Buddhism teaches that suffering arises not from the circumstances of our lives, but from our resistance to them. We often struggle with what is happening in the present moment because we are not fully present ourselves. We worry about the past or future, believing we need to control every outcome. But true peace is found when we accept the flow of life as it is. And this acceptance starts with letting go. By gently releasing the worries of the day, we make space for something much deeper: inner peace. In the stillness of the night, we can learn to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. As thoughts come and go, simply notice them, but don't follow them. Let them pass like clouds in a sky that remains vast and unchanged, regardless of what floats across it. The mind may race at first, but each time you notice it, simply return to your breath. Breathe deeply, gently, and with intention. Each breath becomes a small act of release, inviting relaxation into your body and mind. Feel the heaviness of your body sinking deeper into the surface beneath you with each exhale. With every breath, release the tightness in your chest, the tension in your shoulders, the knot in your stomach. As you breathe out, let go of any lingering thoughts of the day. There is no need to dwell on what has passed or what is to come. All that is needed now is to be present, fully here, in this moment. Buddhist teachings remind us that it is not through force or striving that we find peace, but through surrender. When we stop trying to control our thoughts or our environment, peace naturally arises. This is not about achieving anything, sleep, rest, or peace by pushing harder. Instead, it is about creating the conditions in which rest can naturally unfold. Just as the flowers bloom effortlessly when given the right environment, so too will sleep come when we release the need to force it. Allow yourself to rest deeply in the present moment. Notice how your body responds as you soften into relaxation. There is no need for your mind to be perfect, nor for your body to be flawless. You are simply here, now, as you are, and that is enough. The Zen way teaches that true rest is found when we stop trying to change ourselves, when we allow ourselves to be as we are, without judgment. And so, you are invited to simply be. Letting go means letting go of the need for perfection, the need to do, the need to be somewhere else or someone else. Tonight, there is only you, just as you are. You are enough. You are worthy of rest. Allow this understanding to settle in, and as it does, feel your body relax more deeply. Your thoughts may still arise, but now, instead of pushing them away, you simply notice them and let them go. They are not who you are. You are the awareness that observes them, the space in which they arise and pass. You do not need to control them, and you certainly don't need to engage with them. Let them come and go like ripples in the pond. Your task tonight is simply to rest, to release, and to be. As you continue to let go, you may notice your breath becoming slower, more rhythmic. This is the body's natural response to relaxation, a sign that you are entering a deeper state of calm. Continue to follow the gentle rhythm of your breath, breathing in deeply and breathing out fully, allowing each exhale to carry with it the weight of the day. You are making space for something beautiful: rest, peace, and renewal. Tonight, you do not need to work, to worry, or to strive. Your body and mind know exactly what to do. All that is required of you is to surrender to the natural rhythm of rest, to allow yourself to be held in the quiet embrace of the present moment. Let go of everything and allow yourself to rest fully, without effort, without expectation. Feel how the weight of your body continues to sink deeper into the surface below. The tension that once gripped you, the thoughts that once demanded your attention, are all gently slipping away. In this moment, there is only peace. There is only stillness. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to fix, and nothing you need to achieve. This is the essence of the Zen practice of letting go. It is not about pushing away or fighting against what arises, but about embracing the flow of life with acceptance. When we allow ourselves to release the need to control, we create the space for true peace to emerge. And so, as you rest tonight, trust that this space is already being created. Trust that peace is unfolding within you naturally with every breath. As you continue to rest, let us take a deeper dive into the practice of mindfulness. In the teachings of Zen Buddhism, mindfulness is not a task or a technique, but a way of being, an awareness that is always present, guiding us toward peace. Think of your mind as a vast, open sky, clear and boundless. Your thoughts, like clouds, will drift across the sky, but you, the observer, remain unchanged by them. This metaphor, the sky and the clouds, captures the essence of mindfulness, a way of being that involves observing your thoughts, feelings. In Zen practice, the goal is not to eliminate thoughts, but to shift our relationship with them. We do not need to chase or cling to them. Just as clouds naturally move across the sky, thoughts naturally arise and pass. The key is to recognize that thoughts are not permanent. They are transient, fleeting, and impermanent. By noticing this impermanence, we can avoid becoming identified with them. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that perceives them. This understanding allows the mind to rest in its natural state, still, clear, and peaceful. Let's take a moment to observe your breath. Feel the rhythm of each inhale and exhale, and notice how your breath moves through your body. As you breathe in, feel the air fill your lungs, expanding your chest and belly. And as you exhale, feel the tension in your body release, gently melting away. Notice the ebb and flow of your breath, just as you would notice the movement of clouds across the sky. You are not controlling the clouds, just as you are not controlling your breath. You are simply observing it, allowing it to be. The beauty of mindfulness lies in this simple observation. You do not need to change your thoughts or force them away. The clouds may come thoughts of the day, worries about tomorrow, even fears or anxieties, but they are just clouds. They do not define you. Allow them to come, observe them, and let them pass without engaging. The moment you notice a thought, recognize it as a cloud and let it float away, leaving the sky of your awareness clear once again. You may begin to notice how this practice of mindfulness brings a sense of peace and calm into your body and mind. Each thought, whether pleasant or unpleasant, is simply a momentary phenomenon that passes through the vast expanse of your awareness. There is no need to grasp at them or push them away. There is no need to judge them or hold on to them. Just as the sky remains vast and unchanged by the clouds, your awareness remains constant and unaltered by the passing thoughts. This is the essence of mindfulness. It is not about achieving a state of blankness or emptiness, but about being present with what is observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. When you can see your thoughts clearly without becoming attached to them, you will find that peace naturally arises. The more you practice this gentle observation, the more deeply you can rest in the present moment. You will find that sleep, too, comes naturally, without effort, when you release the need to control it. Notice now how your breath has become slower and more relaxed. With each inhale, you are gathering the present moment. With each exhale, you are letting go of any tension, any worry, any thought that might be lingering in your mind. Allow your body to relax deeper with each breath, resting fully in the stillness that surrounds you. Each breath brings you closer to the quiet stillness within. As you continue to observe the flow of your breath, imagine the vastness of the sky above you. Feel the sense of openness and clarity that the sky represents. Your mind is just like this sky, boundless, peaceful, and free. Thoughts may arise, just as clouds appear in the sky, but they do not need to hold your attention. Let them float by, allowing the sky to remain clear and still. With each passing moment, as you practice this awareness, you create space within your mind, a space that allows rest, healing, and peace to emerge. The more you embrace this stillness, the deeper you will go into relaxation, allowing sleep to come to you effortlessly. There is no need to chase it, no need to force it. Sleep will come as naturally as clouds passing through the sky. All you need to do is allow it. Tonight, let go of any struggle, any resistance to sleep. Embrace the practice of mindfulness, knowing that just as the sky is always there, vast and unchanging, so too is your ability to rest deeply and peacefully. Allow your thoughts to drift like clouds, knowing that you are the sky, ever present, ever still, and ever peaceful. As you continue to relax deeper into the gentle rhythm of your breath, we now turn inward to the practice of self-compassion. In Zen Buddhism, self-compassion is not a luxury, it is a necessity for inner peace. Too often, we speak to ourselves harshly, especially in moments of struggle. We criticize our perceived shortcomings, replay our mistakes, and set impossible standards for ourselves. Yet, the Buddha taught that true transformation begins not with harsh self-criticism, but with tender, loving care for oneself. Just as we would never speak unkindly to a beloved friend, so too should we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, offer yourself the gift of gentle kindness. Let go of the harsh inner critic that so often demands perfection, and instead speak to yourself as you would to someone precious. You are deserving of patience, understanding, and love. This is the foundation of self-compassion, a deep recognition that you are doing your best, even in moments of imperfection. Begin by noticing how you speak to yourself. What thoughts arise when you make a mistake or face a challenge? Do you offer yourself comfort and encouragement, or do you criticize and judge yourself? The words we use internally shape our perception of ourselves and the world around us. When we practice self-compassion, we begin to change the narrative we tell ourselves. Instead of seeing our failures as evidence of inadequacy, we can see them as opportunities for growth, as part of our human experience. Take a moment now to recognize any harsh judgments you might be holding against yourself. Perhaps you have been holding on to a mistake from the past, or maybe you are anxious about the future. Whatever it is, offer it a moment of acknowledgement. But then, with each breath, allow it to soften. You are not defined by your mistakes, nor are you defined by your fears or insecurities. You are simply a human being, doing your best to navigate life's complexities. The Buddha taught that true peace begins with self-acceptance, and self-acceptance can only come through compassion. Tonight, as you lie here preparing for rest, allow yourself to be exactly as you are. There is nothing to fix, nothing to change, and nothing to solve. Your only task now is to rest deeply and allow your mind to settle into peace. You deserve rest just as much as you deserve love. And by offering yourself this love, you are nurturing your body and mind for the journey ahead. Now, as you continue to relax, imagine speaking to yourself in the softest, most loving way. If you are feeling troubled or anxious, offer yourself gentle words of reassurance. I am doing my best. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of peace. Let these words flow through your mind and body like a gentle river, washing away the weight of judgment and criticism. Notice how this kindness shifts the energy within you. With each exhalation, feel the tension in your body melt away, replaced by a deep sense of warmth and care. Your body, too, is deserving of this tender treatment. Feel gratitude for all that your body has allowed you to experience today, the simple pleasures of breath, movement, and life itself. Your body, as the Buddha taught, is a temple, and it is through this temple that your spirit moves through the world. Self-compassion does not mean ignoring areas for growth or improvement. Rather, it means approaching yourself with love and encouragement rather than harsh judgment. Just as you would nurture a delicate flower with gentle care, so too should you nurture yourself. In moments of struggle, offer yourself comfort. In moments of joy, celebrate with the same warmth and kindness. As you rest tonight, feel the healing power of this compassion begin to unfold within you. Allow yourself to rest, not only physically, but emotionally as well. Release the need to be perfect, to do more, or to achieve. Simply rest in the present moment, knowing that you are enough as you are. you are worthy of peace, worthy of rest, and worthy of love. This practice of self-compassion is one you can carry with you beyond this night. In the days to come, when you face challenges or difficulties, remember to treat yourself with the same kindness and patience that you offer to others. Let go of the inner critic that so often robs us of peace, and instead replace it with a gentle voice of compassion. This is the path to healing, to inner peace, and to deep, restful sleep. As you drift deeper into relaxation, let go of any lingering self-judgment or harshness. Allow yourself to rest fully, knowing that you are enough. Your journey toward peace has already begun. All that is needed now is to surrender to the healing power of rest, knowing that self-compassion has created the space for profound renewal. As your body settles deeper into rest, let's now bring our awareness to the physical vessel that supports us, our body. In Zen Buddhism, the body is viewed as a temple, a sacred space that houses our consciousness. It is not merely a vehicle for our daily activities, nor is it a burden that needs to be overcome. The body is a precious gift, deserving of reverence and care. Tonight, as you drift toward sleep, let us take a moment to honor the body that carries us through life. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often overlook the needs of our bodies. We push ourselves too hard, ignore signs of fatigue, or treat our bodies as tools to be used rather than temples to be respected. But the Buddha taught that true peace begins with honoring and respecting the body. When we listen to the body, when we care for it with kindness and mindfulness, we create harmony between the body and mind. This harmony is the foundation of inner peace and restful sleep. As you prepare for sleep, bring your attention to the points of contact between your body and the surface supporting you. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the bed or mattress, the gentle pressure where your back, arms, and legs meet the surface beneath you. Allow yourself to fully relax into these points of contact, noticing how the surface beneath you provides support and stability. Now, take a moment to scan your body from head to toe, noticing any areas of tension or discomfort. Don't try to change anything, simply observe what you feel. You may notice tightness in your shoulders, a knot in your stomach, or a heaviness in your limbs. With each breath, invite these areas of tension to soften and release. As you exhale, imagine sending your breath into these areas, allowing them to soften and relax with each gentle breath. Zen practice encourages us to cultivate a deep connection with our bodies, to treat them with the same love and respect that we would treat any sacred space. Your body is not something to be pushed beyond its limits or to be criticized for imperfections. Instead, it is a sacred temple, a vessel that carries you through life's journey. By honoring this vessel, we honor the spirit within it. As you continue to rest, focus on the sensations in your body, the weight of your limbs, the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe, the rhythm of your heartbeat. These sensations are the language of your body, speaking to you in subtle whispers. Listen to them with kindness and curiosity. Notice how, as you rest more deeply, your body begins to release tension, soften, and relax. This is the body's natural response to care and attention. Take a moment now to express gratitude for your body. It carries you through the world, allowing you to experience the simple joys of life. Sunsets, embraces, laughter, food, and music. Your body is the sacred temple that enables you to feel and experience all that is beautiful in this world. In this moment, give thanks for your body's strength, its resilience, and its ability to carry you through each day. It deserves your appreciation, not your criticism. In the Zen tradition, the concept of balance is vital. We are taught to follow the middle path, avoiding extremes of indulgence or deprivation. This same principle applies to how we care for our bodies. The body needs rest, nourishment, and movement, but it also needs balance. Too much effort, too much striving can deplete our energy. Likewise, too much rest, too much indulgence can lead to stagnation. The middle path teaches us to listen to the wisdom of our bodies and respond with mindful care. Tonight, as you relax, listen to your body's wisdom. Trust that it knows what it needs. If you are tired, allow yourself to rest completely. If you are tense, allow yourself to release that tension. If you feel discomfort, bring gentle awareness to it and allow it to soften with each breath. There is no need to force anything. Simply allow your body to be as it is and trust that it knows how to find its natural balance. As you continue to relax, notice the deepening sense of gratitude for your body. Feel your muscles soften, your joints release, and your entire body sink deeper into the bed, fully supported by the surface beneath you. Let go of any judgment or expectation about how your body should feel. Instead, simply accept it as it is, a beautiful and sacred vessel for your spirit. The Buddha taught that the body is not separate from the mind, but rather they are interdependent. When we care for the body with mindfulness and respect, we also care for the mind. In the same way, when we nurture the mind with peace and compassion, we nurture the body. The two are not separate. They are inextricably linked. As you rest tonight, honor this connection. Allow your body to soften, your mind to quiet, and your heart to fill with gratitude for the life you are living. Let this awareness of the sacredness of your body deepen with each breath, creating a sense of peace and harmony that flows through every cell. Feel the nourishment that comes with this awareness and allow yourself to rest in the knowledge that you are worthy of care, of peace, and of rest. Tonight, let go of any sense of judgment or striving toward perfection. Your body, just as it is perfect. It is a temple worthy of reverence and respect. Allow this understanding to deepen as you relax into the rhythm of your breath, and let it guide you into the deepest state of restful sleep. As we continue on this journey toward deep, restorative sleep, we now turn our attention to the practice of balance, an essential teaching in Zen Buddhism. The Buddha's middle path invites us to live with wisdom, avoiding extremes. This middle way teaches us to find harmony in every aspect of our lives, including how we approach rest. Many of us, in our fast-paced world, struggle with balance. We either push ourselves too hard, burning the candle at both ends, or we fall into inertia, indulging in too much rest and neglecting the needs of our bodies. Both extremes lead us away from peace. Tonight, we explore how balance in our approach to rest and activity can bring us closer to the harmony and tranquility we seek. Balance is not about perfection, nor is it about finding an equal distribution of effort and rest. It's about listening to our bodies and minds and responding with wisdom and care. Just as we cannot force the tide to flow at a particular time, we cannot force rest upon ourselves. Yet, we can create the conditions that allow rest to emerge naturally. The middle path teaches us to trust the process of rest without clinging to it or resisting it. Tonight, as you prepare for deep sleep, let go of the need to push yourself in any direction. There is no need to chase sleep, nor is there any need to worry about whether you will fall asleep or not. Simply create the space for sleep to come naturally. This is the first step in finding balance. Accepting that rest comes when the conditions are right, not when we force it. Your body, like the seasons, has its own rhythm, in the same way that winter brings rest and dormancy, while spring brings renewal and action. Your body needs times of both rest and activity. When we honor our body's natural cycles, we allow ourselves to rest when needed and to be active when the body feels ready. The Buddha's middle path teaches us to find peace not in avoiding either rest or work, but in understanding the importance of both. As you relax tonight, think of the balance within you, the natural rhythms that guide your body and mind. Your body knows when to rest, when to move, and when to simply be. By listening to your body, you create harmony between action and rest. This harmony is not forced, but is a gentle, natural unfolding. Imagine your breath as the flow of energy moving through your body. When you inhale, you bring in life, action, and vitality. When you exhale, you release tension, fatigue, and effort. Your breath teaches you that balance is a flow, a give and take. You do not need to grasp at the inhalation, nor do you need to hold on to the exhalation. You simply allow them to come and go in perfect harmony. The Buddha taught that balance is a key aspect of enlightenment. It is not about avoiding life's challenges or striving for unattainable ideals, but about finding a harmonious middle ground. Just as a tightrope walker balances with each step, we too must find our balance between effort and ease. When we practice this balance, we create the conditions for peace to enter, not by forcing it, but by allowing it to naturally unfold. As you continue to rest, notice any tendencies you may have toward extremes. Perhaps you have been working too hard lately, or perhaps you have been resting too much without nourishing your body through movement. Recognize these patterns without judgment. The key to balance is not in avoiding these extremes altogether, but in acknowledging them and gently bringing yourself back to the center. The middle path is one of awareness and gentle correction, not rigid perfection. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, allow yourself to trust the wisdom of your body. If you feel the need for rest, honor that need without guilt. If you feel the need for movement or activity in the coming days, honor that as well. There is no right or wrong way to rest. There is only what your body requires in this moment. Feel how your body is surrendering to the natural rhythm of rest. With each breath, feel yourself letting go of any tension or resistance to the natural flow of sleep. Trust that sleep will come when the conditions are right, and trust that your body knows exactly how to rest. There is no need to strive for perfection tonight. There is only the gentle surrender to the flow of rest, knowing that it will arrive in its own time. The middle path teaches us to find balance not through effort, but through acceptance. As you rest tonight, practice acceptance of your current state, whether you are feeling drowsy or alert. Both are simply states of being, and both are part of the natural flow of life. There is no need to judge yourself or your experience. Simply allow yourself to rest in the middle path, trusting that each moment, whether awake or asleep, is exactly as it should be. This practice of balance will stay with you long after tonight. In your waking life, you can carry the understanding that peace comes not from striving, but from listening to the rhythms of your own being. Just as the seasons unfold naturally, so too will your life find its natural rhythm of activity and rest, effort and ease. As sleep draws nearer, release any remaining expectations. Let go of the idea that sleep must happen in a certain way or at a specific time. Instead, trust the natural flow of life. Allow your mind and body to find their own balance, and in doing so, find the deep, restful peace you seek. As you continue to rest, let us now turn inward and reflect on one of the core teachings of Zen Buddhism, the practice of releasing attachments. So much of our stress, anxiety, dusty, and inner turmoil stems from our attachments to outcomes, to expectations, and to desires. We hold on to these things tightly as though they define us, but in doing so, we create suffering for ourselves. In Zen, the concept of letting go is fundamental. We are invited to release our attachment to the outcomes of our lives, to trust that everything unfolds in its own time, and to find peace in the present moment. As you lie here, preparing for sleep, consider the attachments you may be holding. These may not always be obvious often. They are subtle. You may be attached to an idea of how your life should look, how you should feel, or how your sleep should unfold. These attachments create expectations, and when things don't go as planned, we experience frustration and disappointment. Tonight, let go of the need for control. Trust that, just as your breath comes and goes naturally, so too will your sleep and your rest unfold in its own time. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from desire and attachment. When we crave something, whether it is rest, success, or approval, we set ourselves up for suffering. The desire for sleep, for example, becomes a source of frustration when it does not come immediately. We may try to force sleep, thinking that we must achieve it, but the more we try, the more elusive it becomes. The truth is that sleep cannot be forced. It is a natural process that arises when the body and mind are ready. By releasing our attachment to the outcome of sleep, we allow the process to unfold freely. In Zen Buddhism, we are taught to trust the present moment and to release our attachment to the future. The more we focus on what might happen tomorrow or how things should be, the less we are able to fully experience what is happening right now. Tonight, as you rest, Let go of the need to control your sleep or the rest of your life. Simply be present in the moment. The more you let go of the need to fix or change anything, the more peaceful and restful your experience will be. Take a moment now to notice any attachments or expectations you may have about your sleep. Perhaps you feel pressure to fall asleep quickly, or you are worried about waking up in the middle of the night. Whatever they are, gently acknowledge them without judgment and then release them. Imagine these thoughts and attachments floating away like leaves in the wind. You do not need to chase them, nor do you need to hold on to them. Simply watch them drift away, leaving you with the freedom to rest. In Buddhist practice, letting go is not about resignation or indifference. It is about creating space for what is. When we release our attachments, we allow life to flow naturally. We allow sleep to come when it is ready, and we accept whatever state we are in without resistance. This acceptance, this surrender, creates the conditions for true peace. Now, as you continue to relax, focus on your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest with each inhale and exhale. With each breath, imagine releasing any lingering attachments to the past, to the future, or to specific outcomes. Let these thoughts dissolve with each exhalation, creating space for the present moment to fully embrace you. Trust that everything you need is already within you. Your body knows how to rest, and your mind knows how to quiet itself. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be. You are simply here, in the present moment, surrendering to the natural flow of rest. Allow this understanding to deepen with every breath. Let go of any lingering tension or worry about how things should be. Instead, trust in the wisdom of the present moment, where peace is always available. The practice of releasing attachments goes beyond sleep. It is a practice we can carry with us throughout our lives. In the face of challenges or uncertainties, we can remember that peace comes not from control, but from acceptance. When we stop chasing after outcomes, when we stop resisting the flow of life, we create space for true peace to emerge. Just as the tide moves in and out naturally, without force or resistance, so too can we move through life, releasing our attachments and finding peace in the flow of the present moment. As sleep draws nearer, continue to release your attachment to how or when it will come. Simply trust that your body and mind know what to do. Your task is not to control or force anything, but to rest in the stillness, trusting that peace will naturally arise. Surrender to the natural rhythm of sleep, just as you surrender to the natural rhythm of your breath. As you continue to relax and allow the natural flow of sleep to approach, let us reflect on one of the central teachings of Buddhism: impermanence. Life, just like sleep, is constantly changing. Thoughts come and go, emotions ebb and flow, and our physical state shifts throughout the day. Zen Buddhism teaches us to embrace this ever-changing nature of existence with mindfulness and acceptance. Rather than resisting the changes that arise, we are encouraged to observe them with gentle awareness, knowing that everything, whether it is a pleasant experience or a challenging one, will pass in its own time. Tonight, as you rest, consider the impermanent nature of your thoughts and emotions. Perhaps you have been holding on to stress or worry from the day. Or maybe your mind is filled with thoughts of what tomorrow will bring. These thoughts, like clouds drifting across the sky, are temporary. They do not define you, nor do they need to dictate your peace. The more we resist change, the more we suffer. But when we accept it, we open ourselves to the natural flow of life. In Zen Buddhism, we are reminded that everything is in a constant state of flux. Just as the seasons change, so too do our circumstances, thoughts, and experiences. When we embrace this impermanence, we free ourselves from the suffering caused by attachment. Tonight, as you lie here, preparing for sleep, release any attachment to how things should be or how you think they should unfold. Accept this moment as it is, with all its shifting elements. You do not need to control your thoughts, feelings, or experiences. Simply allow them to come and go, like the ebb and flow of the ocean tides. Think for a moment about the natural world. The tree sheds its leaves in autumn, knowing that the winter rest will prepare it for new growth in the spring. The river flows freely, changing direction with the terrain, yet always moving forward. Life, too, moves like a river, constantly changing, constantly shifting. Just as the river does not resist its journey, so too can we allow our lives to flow naturally, without forcing or resisting the inevitable changes that come. As sleep draws nearer, allow yourself to flow with the changes that occur within your body and mind. If you notice restlessness or discomfort, simply observe it without judgment. Understand that these sensations, too, are impermanent. They will pass in time. There is no need to push them away or force yourself to feel differently. Just as the clouds eventually clear to reveal the vast sky, so too will your mind settle into the stillness of sleep. By accepting the moment as it is, you invite peace and relaxation into your body and mind. Impermanence does not mean that life is fleeting or that we should detach from everything. Instead, it teaches us to embrace the natural flow of change without resistance. When we accept that everything is temporary, we find freedom. We no longer need to cling to our desires or fears. We can live fully in the present, knowing that each moment, no matter how fleeting, is a part of the greater cycle of life. This understanding brings peace, as we no longer fight against the flow of time or the events unfolding around us. Tonight, as you rest, reflect on the impermanent nature of your thoughts. Perhaps there is something troubling you, a worry or a fear that lingers. Acknowledge it gently, but remember, it is only a passing cloud in the vast sky of your awareness. You are not defined by this worry. Just as the clouds pass, so too will this thought. By embracing impermanence, you create space for peace to emerge. As your body continues to relax, remember that sleep, too, is a natural process that unfolds with its own rhythm. You do not need to force it or chase it. Simply allow it to come as it will. Sleep is not an achievement. It is a state of being that arises when the conditions are right. Just as the flower blooms when the time is right, so too will sleep come when you allow it to unfold naturally. With each breath, you continue to embrace the impermanence of life. Let go of any attachment to the way you think things should be. Allow the moment to be as it is, without judgment or expectation. As you rest, Trust that this natural flow is guiding you toward a peaceful night of sleep, just as it has guided countless generations before you. As you continue to settle into this deep, restful space, let us now focus on a practice that brings profound peace: gratitude. In Zen Buddhism, gratitude is not just a feeling, but a way of seeing the world. It is the practice of recognizing the simple blessings we often overlook: our breath, our body, the support beneath us, and the quiet moments of rest. Gratitude grounds us in the present moment, helping us shift our attention from what we lack to what we have. It is a powerful tool for transforming our mindset, especially as we prepare for sleep. Tonight, as you rest, let's begin by acknowledging the small things that often go unnoticed: the gentle weight of your body sinking into your bed, the rhythm of your breath, the warmth of the blankets, the comfort of this quiet moment. These simple things are not to be taken for granted. They are the very essence of life's gifts. Take a moment to reflect on these blessings and feel your heart soften with gratitude. In Zen practice, we are encouraged to cultivate a heart of appreciation for everything, no matter how small. The Buddha taught that a grateful heart naturally experiences abundance, while a mind focused on scarcity creates suffering. By turning our attention to what we have instead of what we lack, we invite peace into our lives. As you lie here, feel a sense of sufficiency fill you. There is no need to strive, to worry, or to want. All that you need is already present in this moment. As you breathe, let gratitude infuse each breath. With every inhale, feel a deep sense of appreciation for your body, for the very fact that you are alive and able to experience this moment. With each exhale, release any lingering thoughts of lack or dissatisfaction. Let go of the desire for more and simply rest in the abundance that surrounds you. In the busyness of life, we often forget to pause and recognize what is already here. But gratitude is a practice that invites us to stop, to look, and to feel the goodness present in our lives. It is not about denying difficulties, but about acknowledging that even in the midst of challenges, there are always small moments of beauty, peace, and grace. Tonight, as you relax further, take a moment to reflect on 3 simple things you feel grateful for. These need not be grand or extraordinary. Perhaps it's the comfort of your bed, the peaceful rhythm of your heartbeat, or the quiet stillness that now surrounds you. Maybe it's a kind gesture from a friend, a moment of connection, or a small act of kindness that you received today. Whatever they are, let them fill your heart with warmth and gratitude. As you breathe in, allow the feeling of gratitude to expand throughout your body. Imagine it spreading from your chest, filling your limbs, your mind, and your heart. Feel how this gratitude softens any remaining tension in your body, how it nurtures your spirit, and how it deepens your sense of peace. In Zen, the practice of gratitude is a way of acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. It helps us realize that we are not separate from the world around us. We are part of an intricate web of life, connected to every living being. As you rest tonight, feel your connection to all beings who are also sleeping, resting, or finding peace in their own way. We are all sharing this moment, this quiet pause in the cycle of life, Gratitude helps us shift our perspective. It transforms the mundane into the extraordinary, the ordinary into the sacred. By recognizing the blessings in each moment, we deepen our sense of presence and connection to life. It is a practice that brings us back to the present moment, where true peace and rest reside. Tonight, as you drift closer to sleep, carry this sense of gratitude with you. Allow it to soften your heart and mind, creating the conditions for deep rest. The Buddha spoke of the importance of mindfulness and appreciation in cultivating a positive outlook. A positive outlook does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on the good, on the aspects of life that bring joy, peace, and fulfillment. As you continue to relax, notice how your mindset shifts as you focus on what you appreciate. You are not trying to deny the difficulties you may face in life. Rather, you are simply choosing to acknowledge the good that exists alongside them. Now, as you prepare for sleep, continue to rest in the space of gratitude. Let go of any lingering thoughts of dissatisfaction or worry. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Sleep will come when the time is right, and in the meantime, your only task is to rest, to surrender, and to be grateful for this moment of peace. As you continue to relax deeper into the stillness of the night, let us now explore the beauty of present moment awareness. Zen Buddhism teaches that the key to peace is not found in escaping the present moment, but in embracing it fully. Often, we look to the past or the future, lost in memories or worries, but the present moment is where peace resides. It is all we truly have. By turning our attention fully to this moment, we create the conditions for deep rest and inner peace to arise. In the stillness of the night, take a moment to feel the weight of your body resting against the surface beneath you. Notice how your body is supported and how the simple act of being held can bring comfort. Feel the rhythm of your breath as it moves gently in and out. Each breath is a reminder that you are alive in this moment, and that is enough. You do not need to be anywhere else or be anything more than what you are right now. Simply allow yourself to be. The beauty of present moment awareness is that it requires no effort, no striving. It is not about achieving a state of mind, but about letting go of distractions and simply observing what is the sounds in your environment, the sensation of your breath, the warmth of the blankets. These are all part of the present moment. As you bring your awareness to them, you begin to feel more grounded, more at peace. The mind quiets, and the body begins to relax into the stillness of now. In Zen practice, we are taught to observe without judgment. Often, our minds are filled with stories, narratives about what has happened or what might happen. These stories pull us away from the present moment and keep us from experiencing true peace. But when we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe the present moment without attaching any labels or judgments. We simply notice what is happening and allow it to be. Your thoughts are like the wind. They come and go, but they do not define you. The essence of mindfulness is being present with whatever arises, without resistance or attachment. Tonight, as you continue to rest, bring your attention to the present moment. Notice the sensations in your body, how your feet feel, how your hands rest gently by your side. Notice the sound of your breath and the rhythm of your heartbeat. These are the simple blessings of being alive, and they are all that you need in this moment. Allow yourself to rest fully in the present, knowing that there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to change. All that is required is your attention, gently focused on the here and now. Zen Buddhism teaches that by letting go of the past and future, we open ourselves to the fullness of the present moment. The present moment is the only time we can truly experience life. It is where all of our senses are alive, where peace resides, and where rest can be found. By focusing on the present, you create a space where the mind can settle and the body can relax. As you rest tonight, continue to let go of any thoughts about the past or future. They are only stories. The present is where you are, and it is enough. Allow your thoughts to come and go like the breeze, without attaching to them. Let your awareness stay anchored in the sensations of your body and the flow of your breath. Feel how this simple act of being present brings peace and comfort. There is nothing to chase, nothing to achieve, only the pure experience of being. The more you practice present moment awareness, the more easily you will return to it in your daily life. It is a skill that becomes more refined with time and patience. The more you embrace the present moment, the less you will be disturbed by distractions or worries. You will learn to find peace in the simplest things, the sound of your breath, the sensation of your body resting, the stillness of the night. As you prepare for sleep, know that you are already in the perfect place. There is nothing else you need to do. Your only task is to rest in the present moment, to embrace the stillness, and to let go of everything else. Sleep will come naturally, just as the river flows gently towards the sea. You do not need to control it. You only need to allow it. Let the present moment be your sanctuary. Allow it to hold you, comfort you, and guide you into the deep, peaceful rest that awaits. The beauty of the present moment is that it is always available. It is here, now, in this very breath, in this very sensation. Trust in it, rest in it, and let it guide you toward a night of deep, restorative sleep. As you continue to rest, let us now turn to a practice that nourishes both the body and the spirit joy. In Zen Buddhism, joy is not something we seek through external accomplishments or material gains. True joy arises from within, from our connection to the present moment and our deep appreciation of life as it is. It is the natural result of mindfulness and gratitude, and it is an essential part of the path to wisdom. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, we will explore how joy, when cultivated through mindfulness, brings peace and insight. In our fast-paced world, we often overlook joy, mistaking it for momentary pleasure or excitement. We believe that joy can only come through achievement, success, or recognition. But in Zen, joy is not something that we must chase. It is present in the simple things, the way the sunlight filters through the trees, the feeling of a gentle breeze on your skin, the sound of rain tapping on the window. Joy is a natural part of life, and it arises when we become fully present with what is. Tonight, as you lie here, allow yourself to notice the joy that exists in the present moment. Perhaps it is the warmth of the blankets against your skin, the soft rhythm of your breath, or the peaceful stillness surrounding you. Notice how, even in this quiet moment, there is a deep sense of contentment. This is the joy of simply being no striving, no effort, just pure presence. The Buddha taught that joy arises naturally when we cultivate a heart of gratitude, when we shift our attention away from what we lack and focus on what we already have. We open ourselves to the simple pleasures of life. Joy is not something that must be earned or achieved. It is the reward of mindfulness, the fruit of being fully present with each moment. As you rest tonight, allow joy to arise within you. There is no need to force it, no need to chase it. Simply let it flow from within, like a river gently winding its way through the landscape. As you breathe, feel the joy of being alive. With each inhale, welcome this joy into your heart. With each exhale, release any tension or worry that might be blocking it. Let joy fill every corner of your being, like sunlight warming the earth. Joy is not about grand achievements or momentary pleasures. It is about the peace that arises when we let go of our attachments and simply appreciate what is. In Zen Buddhism, joy is often described as a form of wisdom, a deep inner knowing that all is well. When we are present in the moment, when we embrace life as it is, we experience a sense of completeness and peace. Joy arises not from the accumulation of things, but from the recognition that we are enough just as we are. We do not need to strive for more. We are already whole, already complete. And joy is the natural expression of this wholeness. As you rest, allow joy to fill you, not because of anything you need to achieve, but simply because you are here, now, experiencing this moment. There is no need for more. You are enough. You are worthy of joy, and it is already present within you. Allow yourself to feel this joy in every part of your being, the quiet joy of being, the joy of simply resting, the joy of knowing that all is well. In the quiet of the night, reflect on the moments of joy you have experienced today. Perhaps it was a quiet moment of peace, a kind word from a friend, or the simple beauty of nature. These small moments of joy are the building blocks of a peaceful life. The more we notice them, the more they multiply. As you prepare for sleep, allow these moments to fill your heart with gratitude and joy. There is no need to seek joy outside yourself. It is already within you, waiting to be recognized. As you continue to rest, know that joy is always available to you. It is not something that can be grasped or forced. It is a natural byproduct of mindfulness, of being fully present with what is. Tonight, as you sleep, let joy be your companion. Let it guide you into a deep, restful sleep, knowing that you are worthy of peace, of rest, and of joy. The practice of cultivating joy is one that can be carried with you throughout your life. By noticing the simple blessings in each moment, you bring more joy into your experience. And as you rest tonight, remember that joy is not something to be chased or sought after. It is something to be embraced, to be allowed to arise naturally from within. As you settle deeper into rest, let us take a moment to reflect on the interconnection that binds us all. In Zen Buddhism, the understanding of interdependence, how all things are connected, is a core teaching. It is the recognition that no being exists in isolation. Just as we rely on the earth for nourishment, the air for breath, and the sun for warmth, so too do we rely on each other. This understanding of shared humanity can bring us peace and compassion, especially as we prepare for sleep. As you lie here, preparing to drift into rest, take a moment to feel connected, not just to your own body, but to all beings who are also resting at this very moment. Across the world, millions of people, just like you, are lying down to sleep, letting go of their day's worries and surrendering to the rhythm of rest. This shared experience is one of the most universal aspects of being human. In this moment, you are not alone. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of life, all of us connected by our common experiences, our hopes, and our desires for peace and well-being. Zen Buddhism teaches that recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings is the key to compassion. When we see that our own happiness is bound up with the happiness of others, we can let go of selfish desires and practice kindness. Compassion arises naturally when we realize that every person we meet, every being we encounter, is just like us in their desire for happiness and freedom from suffering. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, offer silent gratitude for all those who are sharing this moment of rest with you. Feel a sense of connection to them, knowing that we are all experiencing the same rhythm of life and rest. Your sleep, like the sleep of others, is a reminder of our shared vulnerability. Just as we all face the trials and joys of life, so too do we all experience the need for rest. This shared humanity connects us beyond our differences across cultures, languages, and borders. We are all human beings, seeking peace, seeking rest, seeking healing. In this quiet moment, allow yourself to feel this connection. Let it deepen your sense of peace and calm, knowing that you're a part of something much greater than yourself. As you breathe deeply and settle further into relaxation, allow this sense of interconnection to guide you into a deeper sense of peace. Imagine that with each breath, you are inhaling the shared air of all beings, and with each exhale, you are sending out a wave of loving kindness to all those who are resting, just as you are. This simple exchange, the giving and receiving of breath, reminds us of the natural cycles that bind us all together. We are not separate. We are interconnected in the most fundamental ways. The Buddha taught that true compassion arises when we recognize the interdependence of all life. When we understand that our actions, thoughts, and words have an impact on others, we can choose to live with kindness and care. As you rest tonight, reflect on how your own actions and attitudes ripple out into the world. Even in your moments of rest, you are contributing to the collective peace of the world. Your sleep, your rest, is part of the larger rhythm of life, just as your waking moments contribute to the flow of existence. Tonight, as you relax, let go of any feelings of isolation or separation. Embrace the understanding that you are never truly alone. The connection between all beings is always present, even when we may not be aware of it. When we recognize this interconnection, we open ourselves to compassion and we begin to see the world as a place of shared humanity rather than division. As you lie here, preparing for rest, take a moment to send loving kindness to all those who are also seeking rest. Offer your thoughts of peace to those who may be struggling, to those who are suffering, and to those who are in need of healing. Let your breath be a vehicle for these wishes, knowing that your intentions, no matter how small, contribute to the collective well-being of all. Zen Buddhism teaches us that when we act with compassion and mindfulness, we not only bring peace to ourselves, but we also contribute to the peace of the world. Tonight, as you rest, feel that peace radiating outward, knowing that you are part of this vast, interconnected web of life. You're contributing to the collective healing of the world simply by resting, by allowing yourself to be present in the moment, and by sending out thoughts of kindness and peace. Let the understanding of this shared humanity guide you into sleep. As you let go of the day and surrender to the rhythm of rest, feel the deep connection you share with all beings. Your sleep is not separate from theirs. It is part of the greater cycle of life and rest, a rhythm that unites us all. Rest in this knowing and allow it to bring you peace as you lie here, preparing for deep rest. Let us now explore the practice of equanimity in Zen Buddhism. Equanimity is the ability to maintain inner balance and calm, regardless of the external circumstances. It is a quality of mind that remains steady and unshaken, even in the face of challenges or discomfort. This practice is especially important as we approach sleep, a time when our minds are often most vulnerable to anxiety, restlessness, or racing thoughts. Equanimity allows us to meet whatever arises in our mind and body with gentle acceptance, knowing that everything, whether pleasant or unpleasant, is impermanent and will pass in time. Tonight, as you relax and prepare to sleep, let go of any expectation or need for your mind to be quiet. It is natural for thoughts to arise, and it is also natural for the body to experience some discomfort or restlessness as it settles into sleep. Equanimity is not about eliminating these thoughts or sensations, but about meeting them with a sense of peaceful acceptance. Whatever arises, you can observe it without judgment or resistance. You are not your thoughts, nor are you your body. You are the awareness that observes them. The Buddha taught that true peace comes not from avoiding discomfort, but from accepting it as part of life's natural flow. When we resist discomfort, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, we only create more suffering. But when we can meet discomfort with openness and acceptance, we find that it loses its power over us. As you rest tonight, allow any thoughts or sensations to come and go naturally, without becoming attached to them. If discomfort arises in your body, simply notice it without judgment. Recognize that it is a temporary experience, just like your thoughts. You do not need to push it away, nor do you need to cling to it. Simply allow it to pass, knowing that it too is impermanent. Equanimity is a skill that can be developed with practice. Each time you bring your awareness to the present moment and observe your thoughts or sensations without judgment, you strengthen this inner balance. Over time, you will find that your mind becomes more steady, less disturbed by the fluctuations of thought an emotion. Tonight, as you prepare to sleep, practice equanimity by accepting whatever arises in your mind with gentle awareness. If thoughts about the day or worries about tomorrow arise, notice them, but do not engage with them. Let them float by like clouds in the sky. You do not need to hold on to them. As you breathe deeply and continue to relax, notice how your body responds to this practice of acceptance. With each exhale, feel any tension release, and with each inhale, feel a deep sense of calm wash over you. Allow your breath to be your anchor, guiding you back to the present moment whenever your mind wanders. The act of focusing on your breath brings you back to the stillness of the present, where peace and rest reside. In Zen practice, equanimity is often described as a state of mind that is unshaken by the ups and downs of life. It is the ability to remain calm and balanced, regardless of the circumstances. This quality of mind is especially important as we prepare for sleep. Sleep, like life, is a natural process that unfolds in its own time. It is not something we can control, no matter how much we may want it. But when we surrender to the natural rhythm of rest, without resistance or attachment, we allow sleep to come as it will, bringing with it the deep rest and renewal that we seek. Tonight, as you rest, practice equanimity by letting go of the need for perfect sleep. There is no right way for sleep to unfold. If sleep comes easily, welcome it with gratitude. If it does not, simply rest in the stillness, knowing that rest is still occurring. Even if sleep does not come immediately, allow the natural process of rest to unfold in its own time. There is no need to force it, no need to struggle. Simply surrender to the present moment with acceptance and peace. As you drift deeper into relaxation, continue to practice equanimity by observing your thoughts and sensations with gentle awareness. Let go of any judgments about your experience and simply allow yourself to be present with whatever arises. This practice of acceptance and non-attachment creates the conditions for deep rest, allowing sleep to come when the time is right. There is no need to chase it, no need to force it. Just as the tide flows in its own time, so too will sleep arrive naturally when the conditions are right. Trust in this process. Trust that your mind and body know how to rest. Allow yourself to rest deeply in the stillness of the present moment, and know that, like all things, your sleep will come in its own time, naturally and effortlessly. As you prepare to drift even deeper into restful sleep, we now turn to one of the most essential practices of Zen Buddhism, the art of letting go. Letting go is not about giving up or resigning oneself to defeat. Instead, it is the act of releasing the unnecessary weight that we carry, be it our worries, regrets, or the expectations we place upon ourselves. Letting go is a practice of surrender, of allowing things to flow naturally without clinging to them. It is the key to peace, to rest, and to the deep sleep that awaits you. In our daily lives, we often carry heavy burdens, concerns about the future, memories of the past, or the pressure to meet expectations. These burdens can weigh us down, both mentally and physically. But when we let go, we free ourselves from this weight, allowing our minds to rest and our bodies to relax. Letting go is not an act of force. It is a natural release that arises when we stop resisting and simply allow things to be as they are. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, let go of any remaining tension or worry. Let go of the thoughts that you must still solve problems, the tasks you must still complete, or the future that lies ahead. Let go of the need for things to be perfect and trust that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. You do not need to control the course of your life or the outcome of your sleep. Simply surrender to the natural rhythm of rest, knowing that sleep will come in its own time, without force or struggle. As you breathe, imagine each exhale carrying away any remaining tension or worries. With each breath out, release the weight you have been holding and allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. Your body knows how to rest when you give it permission. There is no need to hold on to anything. Simply let go and allow yourself to rest completely. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from our attachment to things, our clinging to what is temporary. The practice of letting go is not about detachment from life, but about releasing our grip on what we cannot control. It is about allowing life to unfold as it will, trusting that we are part of a larger process that is beyond our understanding. When we let go of our attachments, we create the space for peace to enter. In this space, we find rest. Letting go also means letting go of the need to fight against ourselves. We are often our own harshest critics, pushing ourselves to do more, to be more. But tonight, as you rest, release that inner critic. There is nothing to prove in this moment. You are enough, just as you are. Your body and mind deserve rest, and sleep is the natural process that restores and rejuvenates them. Let go of any judgment you may have about yourself or your need for sleep. Allow yourself to rest fully without guilt or shame. As you continue to relax, bring awareness to the present moment. Notice how your breath flows naturally without any effort on your part. This is a reminder that you do not need to control everything in your life. Like the breath, life flows naturally when we stop trying to force it. The practice of letting go is about trusting the process, trusting that the body and mind know how to heal and rest when given the space to do so. Tonight, as you settle further into sleep, practice the art of letting go. Release any remaining thoughts or expectations and simply surrender to the peace of the present moment. Let your body and mind rest, knowing that all is as it should be. Sleep will come when you allow it to. You do not need to chase it or control it. You only need to let go and trust in the natural rhythm of rest. As you let go of the day and the concerns that have accompanied it, feel the freedom that comes with releasing these burdens. In this freedom, you will find peace. In this peace, you will find rest. Let go now and allow yourself to sink into the deep, restorative sleep that awaits you. There is nothing more to do. Simply rest in the stillness and surrender to the natural flow of sleep. As you settle deeper into rest, let us close our journey with a practice of loving kindness, a traditional Buddhist practice that extends compassion and well wishes to ourselves and all beings. This practice is not only for the moments of ease and joy, but also for times when we feel vulnerable, tired, or uncertain. Loving kindness is the gentle practice of sending goodwill and love to all, starting with ourselves and gradually extending outward to the world. As you prepare to sleep, begin by offering loving kindness to yourself. You are worthy of rest, peace, and healing. You have done your best today, and now it is time to let go. Offer yourself the simple and profound wish: may I rest peacefully. May my body find deep relaxation. May my mind be calm and free of worry. May I awaken refreshed and renewed. Repeat this silently in your heart as you continue to relax into the comfort of your body. Allow these words to soothe you, to remind you that you deserve rest just as you are. Now, as your mind begins to settle into the rhythm of sleep, gently expand this loving kindness beyond yourself. First, extend your wishes for peace and rest to your loved ones, family, friends, and all those dear to your heart. Imagine them just as you are, resting peacefully, free from worry or tension. Send them your love and gratitude. May they rest peacefully. May their bodies and minds be at ease. May they awaken, refreshed and filled with peace. Allow these wishes to flow effortlessly from your heart, surrounding them in the warmth of your loving kindness. Next, extend your loving kindness to those you may not know personally but still wish well for. Send your thoughts of peace to strangers, to people who are struggling, or to those facing challenges you may never fully understand. May all beings, whether close or far, rest peacefully. May they be free from suffering, and may they experience the deep peace that sleep offers. Feel how your heart expands as you offer these blessings to others, knowing that in this moment, your loving kindness is part of a larger flow of compassion that extends through the world. Finally, offer your loving kindness to all beings, human and non-human, visible and invisible. Imagine the entire world resting in peace, in harmony, free from the tensions and anxieties that often consume us. May all beings, everywhere, rest peacefully. May all be free from suffering. May all find peace, and may all awaken to the wisdom of life. Let this universal wish flow from your heart, carrying with it the peace you have cultivated tonight. As you drift closer to sleep, feel how your body and mind are filled with this loving kindness, this warmth and compassion that you have shared with yourself and with the world. Rest in the knowing that your loving thoughts contribute to the greater peace of all beings. You are not separate from the world around you. Your rest, your peaceful sleep, is a part of the larger rhythm of life, and through your rest, you are sharing in the collective peace of all. This practice of loving kindness does not only benefit others, it nurtures you, allowing your heart to soften, to heal, and to find deep peace. As you rest tonight, feel how this love and compassion embrace you just as you are. You are worthy of this peace. You are worthy of this love. Rest now, knowing that you are held in the embrace of loving kindness, both for yourself and for all beings. May your sleep tonight be filled with healing and renewal. May you awaken refreshed, with a heart full of gratitude and compassion. May you carry this sense of loving kindness with you into tomorrow, allowing it to guide your every thought, action, and interaction. Sleep peacefully, knowing that you are connected to all life, and that your rest contributes to the peace and harmony of the world. Good night, and may you rest in the boundless embrace of love and peace.